Good morning, everyone. This is Elaine from Anabellas. Welcome back to FLOSSTUBE number 65. I'm very happy that you're here. Today I have a special guest. Terry is here. He is actually going to pick the names out of his hat of the people that Terry and I selected randomly, and I must point that out, it was randomly, to win a free registration to our retreat. But before we do that, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm very happy that you're here. I hope that you will take a minute right now and look up and go ahead and subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. That will simply notify you whenever I have a new video or some fun news to share. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you. You know how much I appreciate you coming back every week and choosing to spend a little bit of time with me in the morning. I'm trying very hard not to laugh right now because Terry's here. What do you want to say to everybody?
Good morning, and thank you for watching us. We appreciate all of your likes, business, and shopping on our store.
Oh, that was very sweet. So, Terry, today's golf day, and you all know about golf day. So what we're going to do is really quick, we're going to go ahead and pick the names now live so that those of you that answered the question about registering for the retreat and getting a free admission, can be happy about that. Now, we had originally said that we were going to select two of you, to give two of you a free registration. But we talked about it and we decided to go ahead and make it 4 people. So we're happy to do that. You guys mean the world to us, and it means so much that, you choose to shop with Anabellas and you choose to help our family. It is a true family-owned and operated business, except for golf day. Golf day is not so.
Golf days.
Golf days. No, golf day.
Golf days.
Day, singular. Okay, so are you ready? I'm so excited for you. Okay, so there's a bunch of names in the hat, but we're gonna wiggle it. Go ahead. Here, I'll hold the hat and you pick the name. Dig. Okay. And here's number 1.
Shannon Maxwell.
Shannon Maxwell.
Congratulations. You
have a free admission to the All Things Autumn retreat in Asheville, North Carolina. Please send an email to info@anabellas.net to confirm that you have, acknowledged your registration, and let us know if you're going to be able to attend. If you're not able to attend, the 4 people's names that we called, if you could let us know, we'd like to pay it forward and offer it to a different viewer who might be able to attend. Okay, dig deep. Okay.
Drum roll.
Drum roll.
Julie Campen.
Julie Campen.
Congratulations.
Julie Campen, congratulations. 2 more. These are our extras. Dig. If you're not digging, there you go.
Cara Thompson.
Cara Thompson. Cara Thompson. There you go. Congratulations. Last one. Dig.
Anabellas. Oh, Kathy Archer.
Kathy Archer. Congratulations, Kathy. So congratulations to the 4 of you. We're very happy that we're able to do this for you and, have you come and join us at our retreat. So I hope the 4 of you can come. Anyway, so I guess we're going to just jump right into the rest of what went on this week. Do you want to sit with us? Or?
No, I have things I have to attend to, but it was nice to see everyone. Thank you and have a nice day.
Bye. Take your chair.
No.
No? Okay. Okay, he's gone. Now we can get back to business. All right, so that's Terry. And off he goes, and here I am. So let me just talk with you a little bit about last week. I did a lot of designing last week, so I didn't work on my whips as much as I would have liked. I did work on my Christmas house by Pansy Patch stitching, and I did that at our sit and stitch-in on Tuesday. So that was a lot of fun. I got in quite a bit of work on that on Tuesday, and it was a fun sit and stitch, and we had quite a few people, and we really had a good time. So if you're not familiar, the link is below, and you can feel free to maybe join us on Tuesdays. I don't know that we're going to have the sit and stitch in this coming Tuesday. As a matter of fact, we're not, because I'm going to be flying back from my trip. So it'll be a week from this coming Tuesday that the next sit and stitch in will be. And it's held from 7 to 9. And it's a Zoom meeting. And we all kind of just get together and laugh and have a good time and stitch. So it's a lot of fun. So what else did we do? We had an early Easter celebration with the girls. They all came over, and we had honey baked ham and macaroni and cheese and green bean casserole and lots of desserts, cookies. I cooked all kinds of cookies. So it was fun. It was very laid back and very relaxed. But Elijah and I colored Easter eggs. That was a mess. Because, you know, he's all of 3 and wants to do it himself. So we had fun coloring eggs, and we did a big Easter egg hunt. And I don't know how many of you can relate to this. I normally don't shop at Walmart, but we have one across the street from the office, and I had to pop in to get some things for the kids for Easter. And I pop into Walmart, and I wanted to find the plastic eggs. So if you've watched my videos, then you know that Mr. Terry, things tend to disappear out of my life. And so I went to hunt for my Easter decorations this year. And why don't you see any? Because we don't know where they are. They've kind of, you know, they've gone. So I had to go to Walmart and buy some more of the plastic Easter eggs that I save every year to stuff with jelly beans. And then, you know, for my kids, I do my Easter egg hunt. Well, can't find the plastic Easter eggs in the house. So I'm at Walmart, and who knew that they now make Easter eggs already pre-filled with jelly beans? I was like a little kid at a candy store. I was so happy. So I got this big bag. I think there were 64, you know, regular size plastic eggs already pre-filled with jelly beans. And the jelly beans are actually then individually wrapped. So that was really fun. So he had a great time, you know, hunting for jelly beans. And I did give my daughter the big bag to take because the jelly beans are all, you know, individually wrapped inside. I figured she could give them to his daycare. You know, if they'll accept them. So it was a good time. We had fun. I am going to Chicago tomorrow. So this floss tube is being recorded actually on Thursday, so it's golf day Thursday, so we can get it out of the way, and then it'll be up and published first thing, you know, Friday morning. And then I'm going to Chicago. My sister is meeting me there. We're going to spend one night in the city, and I think Saturday we're going to go to the museum, the art museum there, which is one of my favorites, right on Michigan Avenue. I believe it's on Michigan Avenue. And then we're going to drive to Bloomington, Illinois, which is where my aunt lives, my Aunt Barbara. She's my mom's sister, and you know, she's getting older, so Chardette and I want to spend you know, Easter with her this year. Sadly, you know, what I find with some of my older family members is the only time we see them seems to be when we're leaving Florida or wherever we live, you know, to go to a funeral. So, you know, I don't want to do that. I want to see family, you know, when everyone is happy, and not when we all come together because something tragic has happened. So that's kind of, you know, what I plan to do, you know, this coming year as much as I can in between all these retreats. I want to try, even if it's just a long weekend, to get to see my older family members so we can spend some quality time together. So my sister and I are looking forward to that. And she went to school at Illinois State, so I'm sure she'll want to go stomp around her old stomping grounds. I'm going to do a hard pass on that. Not interested. I'm going to sit and stitch and talk with my aunt. So anyway, okay, let's talk a little bit about the retreat real quick. I know a lot of you might be interested. You may not know this, and if you're a new subscriber, you don't know this, or a new viewer. Our registration for our All Things Autumn Retreat, which will be in Asheville, North Carolina in November. Registration was Saturday at 12 o'clock noon is when it opened. And we said that we would accept 100 people to this retreat. It sold out in 2 minutes. So thank you, everybody. But it sold out in 2 minutes. So we do have quite a lengthy waiting list. folks have until September 15th to decide if they're going to cancel. So just know that we have hundreds of people on the waiting list, and if those 100 people, anyone cancels, we'll definitely be able to fill those spots. So, we got to give it, a few months, but we're very happy. And I know some of you had some trouble getting the hotel discount. Well, the general manager of the hotel was off on Sunday. And when he got back to the hotel on Monday, he was met by his regional manager, who said they had never had anything like that happen before in all the years they owned that particular hotel, because it's a franchise. They just weren't prepared. So even though I told them to plan for 100, he thought, oh, she's crazy. She'll be lucky if she gets 50. So he didn't block enough rooms. So long story short, he opened up plenty of more rooms, and anyone that wants to attend or is registered to attend will be able to get that special room rate. If you still have a problem, please call the hotel directly. Ask to speak to the general manager or anyone in reservations. It's a direct number directly to the hotel itself rather than through their 1-800 number, and I'm sure they'll accommodate you. But if you run into any problem, you just let me know. Okay. Cross Stitch School lesson number 2 will be released on Sunday. Even though it's Easter, I'm going to still release them every Sunday. I recorded it yesterday, and that will be, available to you on Sunday morning. Now, a few of you are still waiting on your kits. Don't beat me up over it. I think there's like 8 people waiting. Those should be here tomorrow, Friday. I'm not going to be here, so I've delegated to Terry and to my daughter to make sure that the 8 people that are waiting on their kits get their kits. And I've also offered refunds for those of you who don't have them yet, so that you can shoot on over to Michael's or Joann's and, get the 5 skeins of floss and a little piece of Ada fabric that goes with that cross stitch chart that we gave to you. Denver retreat. I am trying to firm up the designer for the Denver retreat. As soon as I have that designer locked in, I will go ahead and make the announcement about that. It currently looks like it will be the first weekend in August. Now, let me just warn you in advance. My hope is that we will move forward with this retreat. But what I'm coming up against is that the Needlework Expo is at the end of August. And a lot of the designers are saying, I can't do anything in August. I have to prepare for Expo. So we'll see. If we can't have it, we can't have it. But we're doing our best to secure a designer. And as soon as I have my designer locked in, we'll start moving forward with the Denver retreat. Now I want to talk to you about something that occurred this past week. That I feel like I need to address, and I normally don't like to address things like this because I just don't, but I've been getting emails from some of you about it. So, and I got one this morning, and Terry and I decided that I would go ahead and address it. It's Etsy. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the Etsy platform or how it all works. It's a platform that I started when COVID hit. Anabellas has always had our own website, and it was a very successful website. But when COVID hit and I, started doing business on Etsy, I found it difficult to manage inventory on both platforms. So I left anabellas.net site active for blogging and things like that, but moved all my inventory over to Etsy. And it's been very good to us. However, this past week, once again, Etsy raised its fee on sellers to a ridiculous amount. And there is no doubt that it is negatively affecting our family. And I'm sure, it is negatively affecting sellers that use Etsy as a platform. It's making it very difficult for us to stay in business if we decide to stay on Etsy, because we are being just nickel and dimed up one end and down the other, and it is just eating into our profits to the point where we're either going to have to drastically increase the cost of the goods we sell on Etsy, or leave Etsy altogether. So a lot of shops boycotted Etsy. It's been on the national news. A lot of Etsy sellers are boycotting for this week. Terry and I chose not to do that. because Etsy, you know, they have the right to do what they want to do. And we also have the right to decide whether to stay on their platform or, you know, seek a different platform for our shop. So it's likely that we're going to do that. It's been something that's been in the works. I know I've mentioned it before, but this was such a slap in the face of sellers by Etsy that, you know, we're going to probably, you know, put this on a fast track right now and get ourselves onto our own platform, you know, and away from Etsy. But that being said, I'll probably always have an Etsy shop open. I just might limit what I sell on that in the shop. It may be, just like I said, a particular designer or a batch of designers. You know, I don't know, but we'll figure it out. But I just want to tell you that because, you know, corporate greed in America is not anything new. People have heard about it before, but it's getting to a point right now that it's just, I mean, it's just ludicrous. So sorry, I'm going to get off my soapbox now. But I did want to address that because so many of you have reached out. So thank you for caring. It means a lot. Thank you. Okay, shall we go through some store haul? I got a lot of store haul, not too much, but enough. So let me show you some things that came in. No random order, as usual. The first two things are pre-orders. So let me tell you about the two pre-orders. The first one is by Little House Needleworks. Not Little House Needleworks, Country Cottage Needleworks. This is number 6 in the Nutcracker Village series, and this is called Mother Ginger's Candy Store. So Mother Ginger's Candy Store is adorable. Like I said, it's number 6 in the Nutcracker Village series. This will ship to shops at the end of the month. So it is now listed and it is available for pre-order. So if you want it, go ahead and grab it. And it will ship just as soon as it arrives. Then Heart in Hand came out with Blooming Tiny Town. This is her latest in the Tiny Town series. We do have Christmas Tiny Town and Patriotic Tiny Town on order. We ran out. I know folks already have seen that this one is coming and they kind of bought out everything. So we'll have more Christmas Tiny Town and Patriotic Tiny Town coming soon. But this is Blooming Tiny Town. And look at just how stinking cute that is. So there you go. This is also available for pre-order, so you can look at that. Then we got in, where did it all go? We got in a couple of things from Imaginating. We got in this brand new by Ursula and Michael, July 4th chart. And we did get in the kit as well. I only have, is it this one I have? I only have one kit left of the two kits I'm going to show you, but this is 4th of July. And then Believe Cardinal. This is by Diane Arthurs. Beautiful. And I also have this in kit form. Now the kits, both kits are 14 count. It includes everything. It includes your Ada, your floss, your needle, your instructions. Just really simple to grab a kit and just start stitching. So I always try to carry some for you when they're available. And then last is Mary Englebright came out with Home Awaits. And if you like Mary Englebright, I really like that. Look at the little latches on the windows looking out into the yard and little kitty. This is not available in kit format, but it is available in the chart. So there you go. Then we got in the Lori Holt stitch cards. I told you about these last week. Lori Holt does these adorable little stitch cards. This is stitch card set L. It's all related to baking. So there you go. And we do carry all of them if you're interested in those. The Nebby Needle. This was a Nashville release and then we were out for a long time, but it is now back in stock and it's very popular. It's My Cross Stitch is Calling and I Must Go to Stitch the Alphabet All in a Row. For all of us stitchers, this is perfect. So there you go. This is stitched on 36 count Picture This Plus Legacy. Then Puntini came out with just a really fun summer chart. When I think of gardening, perfect time of year. Spring is here. A lot of us are out in our gardens. And I thought this was just great. So I wanted to show you this. When I think of gardening. her When I Think series is awesome. So if you do go to the shop to check out this particular chart, type in the search bar When I Think Of, and you're going to see a ton of her designs come up. And When I Think of Gardening is one, but there's many, many others. Then Ink Circles came out with Two Birds in the Hand. Two Birds in the Hand by Ink Circles. This is stitched on linen. Let's see, 40 count. Doesn't say what color linen, but there you go. Then we were also out of these for quite some time. This is by Lindy Stitches. She came out with Spring Forest Scrapbook 1 and 2, and they're now back in the shop. So this is Spring Forest Scrapbook 1. And this is a collaborative effort that she also did with the Blue Flower, Janine McGowan. So, but this is just Lindy's contribution to the series. So this is Spring Forest Scrapbook 1. And then we also have a saltwater scrapbook that she does as well. That's different, but this is saltwater scrapbook. There you go. Then this is back in stock. This was really popular when I first brought it into the shop, and we sold out, and I had a hard time getting it back. It's now back in. It's called Happy Ever After by Long Dog Samplers. I love it. And you can stitch this on 14, 16, or 18 count Aida, is what they say on the back. It's just really, really nice. And it is, I'm trying to see what color they use. I don't know what color. Well, they're just stitching on white, but I'm trying to see what kind of fabric that is. But it doesn't say. It's probably inside, but I'm not going to open it. Any blue fabric would be pretty. You know what would be really pretty, and we carry it, is the French Country Rain. There you go. All right, let's go through this. We were out of this for quite a while. Kathy Haberman released seasons 2 of A Year of Celebration at Nashville, and it is now back in stock. I want to give you a close-up. This is a very, very popular monthly design that you can stitch. The chart includes all 12 months. It is a very, very cute. Here are them. Here they are on the back, a little bit closer, so you can see each month. Let me see if you can get a good shot of that. Isn't that adorable? I love every single one of them. So this is called Season 2, A Year of Celebration Continues. And we also carry A Year of Celebration, which is basically her Season 1. That came out a few years ago, but this is Season 2. And finally, back in stock, so grab yours. And what's really fun is you can start stitching like spring now, or you can stitch up April, and then, you know, move on to May and June, and then you'll end up at the end of the year back with, you know, January. Okay, Fox and Rabbit. This is the only chart we have of theirs that came in. This is called Margaret Ligertwood, 1765. Margaret Ligertwood, 1765. And the model was stitched on Fox and Rabbit 40 count salt bush linen. Very, very pretty. I love the house and the picket fence. Is that a picket fence? No, it's not a picket fence. Maybe it is. Yes, it is. It is a picket fence. Then Cricket Collection, which is a fairly new designer that we brought into the shop. I'm just going to show you the 3 that just came in. The rest you can find, you know, in my store. This is called Beachy. All the things beachy. Very cute. Then we have Playing with Jacks. And Wickedy. There you go. And last, of the charts, Cherry Hill Studio, we got in 2 that we sold out of, so they're back. And I want to point these out to you because some of you are starting your patriotic stitching. This is Home of the Brave. And this is only like 5 by 3.5 when it's done. So, and that's on linen, 32 count equivalent. And then Land That I Love. So there you go. And then we did finally get in, I showed you last week, I showed you Priscilla and Chelsea by Stitching with the Housewives. I showed you Chelsea's checks. And then we did just get in Priscilla's Pretty Plaids. So we now have Priscilla's Pretty Plaids. These are fat quarters. You receive 5 fat quarters in your BellaBundle. And we do have these BellaBundles made up and ready to ship out. So please, you know, take a peek at those. I'm sure they're going to be using these quite a bit in their releases. I noticed that on their most recent releases, these fabrics were used in the finishing. So if you'd like to finish yours the way Priscilla did, you know, you can get the fabric now that it's available. So that's it. That's all I have this week, which is, you know, not bad. Let's see what else I want to share with you. Let's talk about, I really don't have anything else. So this is going to be a short video today. Who knew? Let's talk about last week's winners. Most of the happy mail is out from people that have, you know, responded. When we do these giveaways though, we're going to give you a week to let us know. After a week, you know, we can't wait, you know, 3 months from now and then you happen to watch a video and say, oh, I won back in, you know, 1990. We can't do that. So to be fair, you know, we give it 1 week from the time we announce it for you to claim it. If you don't claim it, then, oh, well, try again. So last week's winners answered the question, have you ever dyed your own fabric? And if not, would you like to learn? So if you are someone's name that is announced, you have to have done a few things. Number one, obviously you commented on the question posed. And we do make sure to put in that keyword to make sure that you're commenting on the question posed in order to win. So you commented on the question posed. You're over 18, so I can ask for your mailing address. You are a subscriber to the channel and you like the video. So last week's winners are Georgie, no last name, Joanne Toby, Kathy Wagner, and Dee Johnson. Thank you, ladies. Each of you will receive some happy mail from Anabellas. I go through the shop and just grab some things so that you get a surprise box in the mail. Please be sure to send me your mailing address to info@anabellas.net and I will get your happy mail out early next week as soon as I get back from my trip. So let's talk about this week's question. Easter is on Sunday, and I know for those of you that celebrate, it's a very important holiday. So my question this week is, if you celebrate Easter, what is your favorite Easter memory, or what is your current Easter tradition? So that's all I have for you today. I want to thank you once again for subscribing and liking my videos and, you know, ringing that notification bell and coming back every week to spend time with me. And I really want to thank you for indulging me as I went on and on about Etsy. I feel bad that I did that now, but you know, oh well, I'm not going to re-record. I just think it was important to address it because so many folks reached out to me. So thank you all. I love that you care about us. I really do. And I care about all of you. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend and that you get to spend time with all of the people you love, doing the things you love the most. And until I see you next time, be happy, be well, and most of all, be kind. Bye.